Yo, what's up peasants, Luxanse here. And today we are here for BBL Week 2 facing our boy, JBWestside. I'm sorry for stealing your intro, I just really like it, so I had to do that real quick. And I'm recording this kind of late because my brother has his new girlfriend over, so I've not really had time to record. So I'm doing this very last minute, but that means I got to watch JB's video beforehand, so this is going to be very fun to commentate, I think. So let's just get right into the match, right here. Well, first of all, I should get into what... Okay, so my music randomly starts playing on my phone sometimes, and it just did that, so that's kind of annoying. Either way, let me just quickly grab a matchup right here. So JP is actually the team with the other legendary from Gen 30 in its regular form. He has a regular Groudon, a live regular Kyogre, which is quite interesting to have this matchup like so early on, because it's like one of the OG clashes, you know. Actually, yeah, it is the OG legendary clash, because Ho and Lugia didn't really have anything like with each other. They were just kind of, hey, what's up? Hey, what's up? You exist, I exist, you exist, I exist, and you didn't really do much with each other. Kyogre and Groudon actually fought, so either way, he has Groudon, Mega Houndoom, Sylveon, Jirachi, Lycanroc, Dusk, Braviary, Salamence, Victory Belt, Samurott, him on top, Luxray, and I brought a squad of Fortress, Zapdos, Kyogre, I don't actually remember too much, Mega Gallade, geez, what else? Dugtrio, and Drampa. That was it. So I need to quickly find who gen my team. Probably John. I'm going to guess that it was John at least, because that makes the most sense. John gens like every single one of my teams. The occasional gen from like Eric or Clutch, or like Aaron gens for me every so often mid as well. All great people. Match was actually recorded by Aaron, not Joe, which is a difference from the usual, right? That is my team versus someone else. Well, this is very awkward. I should have the stuff ready. I don't know. Wait. Okay, passed. Okay, it's not gonna find it. Well, either way, from what I remember, I had a Scarf Dugtrio, which I had there to basically revenge kill a lot of stuff, like deal with Groudon partially, if it got like too out of hand, I guess you could say. It was mainly there so it could take down Groudon if it was low, and not have to risk like anything. Let me just quickly go to like a replace chat, just to see what I brought at least. Okay, so we had Scarf Kyogre, which was Modest Scarf, made to outspeed his fastest mod. Not necessarily made to outspeed his Scarf if I recall correctly, so maximum damage output, just click Water Spout and everything. We had Dugtrio, which was also Scarf. I was scared of stuff like Scarf Jirachi, so I was like, okay, Dugtrio's gotta come Scarfed. I had a Drampa to deal with his Groudon, as Drampa has Cloud9, which is very nice. I knew that he would either bring like a boosting item or something like Pasho, because there's no reason for him to be Yachi, so I brought Ice Beam on Drampa to counteract him being like Pasho for Kyogre or something like that. We have Mega Gallade. I honestly don't remember what Mega Gallade said I even brought. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was just quite standard. So the Zapdos was Fist Up for the Groudon, with a Charty Berry in case you want to Stone Edge me. And then we have Fortress, which those Fortress things, it clicks Stealth Rocks, it clicks Spikes, clicks Gyro, Volt Switch, you know, standard stuff. So JB actually brought a team of Braviary, Groudon, Lycanroc, Dusk, Jirachi, Samurott, and Sylveon. So let's get right into the match. So right at the beginning, first thing I noticed with JB's team, my apologies, is his hazard removal sucks. Like, he has Braviary, Salamence, and a Hitmontop. Hitmontop's mashup sucks. Braviary and Salamence don't want to carry, like, defog at all. So I'm like, okay. What can a Scarf Kyogre do to a team that is getting chipped down by Stealth Rock and Spikes? The answer was nothing. Like, his best answer to that would be AV Victory Bell, which would still get 2 code after 1 Stealth Rock and 1 Spike. After Stealth Rock and Spike. It would still get 2 hit KO, so it's not a switch in anymore, which is great. So I go for the Stealth Rock here as it goes into Lycanroc, which JB thought this would live maybe from Fortress Gyro Ball, because Fortress, you know, is not known to be offensive. Spoiler alert, it will not, and he realized this, so he went out into Jirachi, as Fortress doesn't get much to touch Jirachi aside from like Earthquake, but it's a Fortress, it's not gonna do much damage. I just go for Gyro Ball just to be safe there, in case he did want to stay in and click like Fire Fang. And I decided, alright, we are getting Spikes help right here, I don't care what this Jirachi is. If he was like Fire Punch, I'd kind of live 2 of those. With my investment, I should be completely fine. He goes for the Side Shock, revealing that he is a special Jirachi. And by the fact that he clicked Side Shock, I felt like he wouldn't be HP Fire, so I would just be free to set up Spikes in his face. I go for the Spikes again, second Spike, as he goes for the Calm Mind into the, well, I'm running a bit ahead. He goes for the Calm Mind here, revealing to be a Calm Mind set of Jirachi. I go for another layer of Spikes, because now, with this team especially, he just has no switching. Like, everything dies to Water Spout. So, right here he goes for the Thunder, which was probably for the Kyogre, so you can just always hit that for 110 damage, 110 base damage, you know? So I go on into my Zapdos, which is actually made as a ground counter, but this works as well for me. He goes for another Calm Mind as I go for a Whirlwind. Right here, knowing that Psyshock Thunder is not something that can really touch me. So, run Jirachi out. No threat anymore. Goes into Samurott, and I decide to play it safe and just click the Discharge here. As he could click like Ice Beam, it would give me some information on what the Samurott would be if it was like AV, if it was like Choice Band, something like that. He goes out into Groudon, which actually surprised me a bit. I did not think he would go into Groudon right here. Discharge, and here he makes a very ballsy play in my opinion, but it pays off. Rock Polish on Groudon. I revealed Whirlwind on this boy, and he's still set up in my face. Like, that's a big boy move. I go for the U-turn and go into my Groudon answer. It is Danza the Drampa. Now, we have Cloud9. This will make him think, hey, he's gonna use a water move. He goes for the Home Claws as he decides to set up. I go for the Glare, knowing that I do not want this thing polished up. Like, that is going to destroy my team, so I'd prefer to just not. He goes for another Polish, so he can actually outspeed stuff with this Paralyzed Groudon as I go for the Ice Beam, knowing that he won't have, like, much to deal with Drampa. So he goes for the Precipice Blade here, and this might have been a riddle. I don't remember my exact Drampa set, but I was quite physically bulky, so I might have been able to live this. No, I think I lived a Life Orb, a Precipice Blade, not a Choice Band, which is basically the same as +1, you know. So I just got into my Scarf Dougie here, outspeed a +4 Paralyzed Groudon, click the Earthquake, Gonzo. Now, this was the main threat, and it is gone, which is very nice. Then he goes out into Ribbon Pal, which is his Sylveon, as I decide, okay, unless this man's is HP Fire, I should be fine just going out into Fortress, and even then, I'm fine with sacking that off at this point. It got up Spikes, it got up Rocks. There's not much it needs to do, but he does decide to Baton Pass here, out into his Lycanroc once again, as he just goes for the Splintered Storm Shards on the following turn, which is going to do a lot, and I actually have something ready for this. So JB said, "Fuck you, Lux, you're gonna edit." I say no to that. I put a waifu in front of your face. Get fucked. So, entire animation thingy happens now for Spoon Stormshard. I'm getting to watch this, you guys know, so. I see what you mean with the, like, worried face. Either way, Splinter Storm Shards happens, it's still going on. He snaps his hands together and then the fortress takes a bunch of damage. But it is only half, as you can see right now, and we do go for the Gyro Ball to kill this Lycanroc dust. My mom actually texted me, because she's on vacation right now, so I will reply to her in a second. I kill it with the Gyro Ball. We get a bit of HP back with leftovers, and he goes out into Otter, which is his Samurott, and I'm completely fine sacking Fortress off to like an HP Fire, something like that, as I decide, okay, we're gonna go for the Volt Switch, and he misses the Hydro Pump, which is just salt in the wound at this point. Like, he has no Kyogre counterplay anymore, like, at all. So, I just decide, okay, it's time to send out Serafall. It's time to send out the waifu. So yeah, I click Water Spout. That is kind of the gist of the situation. I click Water Spout. Samurott dies. Poor Samurott. And he did not deserve that. He goes out into Featherfriend, which is Braviary. Takes a bit of rock damage. I decide, okay, I need to do something about this. I will go out into Zapdos, as that is a physically defensive wall of mine. He does go for the Rock Slide, which is very to predict had I not been Charlie Bay, which was 4 Stone Edge on Groudon, of course. It does like nothing, because Zapdos is bulky as fuck. As he goes for another Rock Slide here, knowing that I'll live one, I just go for the U-turn here. Going back into Kyogre, since a Rock Slide will bring me down like 20% with the set that I have. Like 20 or 30, so Water Spout will still KO everything on his team. So I go out into Kyogre, click Water Spout, and because of me switching out on Braviary, he thought I was slower than him, I'm pretty sure. So he thought I wasn't Scarfed because I'm slower than Braviary, right? Well, Kyogre naturally outspeeds Braviary, so I click Water Spout against the Sylveon. He goes onto Jirachi, which should normally outspeed a non-Scarf Kyogre, of course, but because I'm like a modest Scarf, it does not exactly work like that. So I just click Water Spout again, out of, you know, out of rain even, because it doesn't really matter. It's still a base, like, what, 200 move? Oh wait, 150 I think. Still very high base power move with hitting on Pokemon, so he goes for the Brave Bird here. Even a crit won't KO, and if he got a crit, he honestly deserved not to die. But he takes a bunch of recoil. Water Spout will kill from this range, and we pick up nice 4 kills with Kyogre at the end here. Bring Kyogre actually to the top of the kill board. Who would have thought? The big blue fish is the top killer. Very nice. Either way, GG to JB. He said this himself in his video, but his matchup was just not good against Kyogre. Like, his best answer, as I said, was an Assault Vest Victory Bell with max Spadef, max HP, and that still got 2-hit KO'd after Rock Splits by this Kyogre set. It's just not fun. Like, Kyogre just claims. That's the entire gist of Kyogre, I feel. Either way, sorry to have you have this matchup, JB. But GG anyway. I'll see you guys in week 3. Peace out.